So motherfuckers, so let's say you're in Trenchbroom, you're making a map. I already have my textures right here. I'm just gonna make a quick little map in front of you guys just to show you guys how nice it is to import stuff into Unreal. But also at the same time, what I also wanted to show you is how to make collisions for when you actually import stuff in. So let's just say those are textures right there. And let's just like make some like random stuff. Boom, 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 boom. The reason I'm like just doing this real quick, I'm making just a few different sizes, just so you get see that there's gonna be like different collision shapes for each one, and that's about good right there. So we just want to be able to actually go inside this part and then collide with these walls on the inside. Okay, so to save it, I'll just save it to my Unreal folder, and let's go in here, and let's go to levels, and I'll make a folder called test3. Let's save it right here, and this will be block 2 chain blockchain, and we'll export it as an OBJ right there, and make sure you put relative to export paths, so that way all the textures get brought over. And right here it'll ask you to import everything, and at this point after you import, make sure you save all. You just want to save all. You just want to save everything, just to make sure that everything's saved right here. And then just exit out and just restart Unreal. Because sometimes I've had it where like if I got a messed up driver or something, it'll like cause a crash, and it's kind of hard to recover from that from Trenchbroom. Because Trenchbroom will think that it's like, oh, I already have a map saved there. It's all good, and then it'll just like keep everything wrong. Okay, so let's just bring everything. Let's bring this in. And then let's bring in blockchain. So as you see, I already have this map called block right here. So I'll show you how the collisions are supposed to be and how the collisions are not supposed to be. So let's just bring this in. Let's just rotate. I should have probably moved it. Let's just rotate by 90 degrees, and let's rotate again by 90 degrees this way. Okay, let's scale it up by 4 times. And let's move this way. So that way, the reason I was scaling up 4 times is so it stays with the dimensions of the rest of the map. That's about, I think that's actually perfect right there for the height. I think that's good for this. There's a little tiny bit of space. Boom, now it's perfect. Okay, so everything's all aligned. The textures aren't, but it doesn't really matter. That's not what it's trying to show. Let's save it and press play. So when I try to move over here, you'll see that I will not be able to go through this. See, I'm colliding against it. How it's supposed to work is I should have something like this where I'm able to go in here and actually go inside this shape. But that's not how it's working. What we want to have happen is we want to be able to go inside here and then collide against the walls when we get inside. So that way we know that the collisions are working. So on blockchain, what you want to do is you want to go down to the static mesh, double click on it, and it'll open this thing up. So everything's all rotated incorrectly. I'm thinking that there's probably some way to fix it, but I'm too lazy. And what I'll do is I'll say remove collision. Go type in collision in here. And then you'll find that you have simple collision convex material. Well, you don't want to mess with that. What you do want to do is say use complex collision as simple, and then look up blockchain, which is right here. And that way, once you see everything, look, well, we can see the complex collision, and it'll use these collision shapes. And this is bad if you're using like something with a lot of vertices, but these maps from Trenchbroom are always going to be low poly, so it's fine. You don't want to do anything high poly in Trenchbroom. The whole point is that you're supposed to make maps that are low poly, and then you put more detail in later. But yeah, and it has like all the texturing all perfect. And let's see if it works now. So I'll go the player, and I should be able to go through here now, and boom, I'm able to go through, and I collide with this wall. Hell motherfucking yeah. And yeah, there we are. So here's this wall too, and I'm able to collide with it, so everything's working just fine. And boom, there we go. So that's how you do that motherfucking shit. I hope this helped. Have a wonderful motherfucking day.